Okay, when it comes to rhythm guitar playing, the most important thing is strength. It's all in the right hand, and you have to really build up the endurance for it. Otherwise, if you're doing some 7-minute long, thrash metal epic, and halfway through you just don't have the stamina anymore, your chops are gonna falter, and you're not gonna sound as crushing as when you started the song. So you really have to push yourself. It's like being an athlete. It's so much more important in a band like Exodus than it is to play lead, is being able to really maintain the level of, aggression throughout the song. And, some examples and advice I give you is like just on right hand technique is getting the chunk, finding the right home, the sweet spot for your right hand on the strings. The old school way to do it is mute right on the bridge, like here's an example, just. But see, I like to choke up a little more. You have to be really careful not to push the strings sharp, but it sounds a little more percussive. It's like this, Versus, see, it's way beefier and chunkier. And some down picking advice. People ask how you build up the speed, just practice, that's all I can say. But I'm far from the fastest, and I actually have a couple of cheats that I do, and people don't really notice this because it works really well. Like, I'll give you an example of the song Verbal Razors on Fabulous Disaster. It's not straight down picking, it's alternate and down picking. It's like this. And when you're playing the riff, you can't really tell. It's like... Okay, my preferred weapon of choice amplifier-wise is the PV-XXX. A lot of different modern high-gain amps on the market, but for me at least, that's the best one. Nothing else has sounded as good, at least for Exodus, EL 34 power tubes and straight in, no need for anything. And these are my signature Bernie Rico Jr. Vixen Flying Vs. Most people know that I love these things, right? And they're the best guitars made, period. I'm biased, but I love them. And as you can see, I have the special Batwing Scooby-Doo Halloween sticker inlays because I have no inlays, and I thought it would probably be helpful for someone to see what fret I'm playing at. And for proof, you can see where I have plucked the stickers that were small enough to fit in the smaller frets off these Scooby-Doo stickers. I couldn't put the Mystery Machine on there, it's too big. Well, maybe up here. So, no, it's still too big. That's one of my deluxe models with the green quilt top, trans green. It's available in trans red as well. Seymour Duncan pickups, Dean Markley strings, basic stuff, simple rig. And here's my pedals, some of them that I use. I'm madly in love with my homebrew electronics pedals. This is my Medicine Ball wah pedal, Power Screamer, Uno Moss preamp, and then the two custom ones they were kind enough to make for me. My San Francisco 49er Mimic 2 analog delay pedal, which rules, and my Parental Advisory Psilocybe phase shifter, and my old Stand By the Boss Octaver, which I love. Can't live without that. Foot switch for the amp, and basically what you're looking at here is my onstage amp rig. Only difference is everything's in a rack, the heads, and I have a Monster power supply, and Nady wireless, and that's everything. That's my onstage rig, my studio rig, everything. And of course the stickers. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I hope you learned something along the way and your lead and rhythm playing blossom under my mighty tutelage of the Black Realm. So remember, play within your abilities. Don't try to play above them. Better to play slow and cleanly than fast and sloppy. And remember, most of all,
always strike from a high guard.
Pause.